And we got an expanded pocket. And what else did we do today? We got the better tools. We got our house. We made a ton of good progress today. But I think that's where we're gonna wrap for Animal Crossing today, and we're gonna open up Stardew. GG. Thank you. Thank you for the GG toast and the hype. And turn our music back on. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. As well as Stardew's opening up, I'll go over here. So it's not just a black screen for use. I do hope you get the job. Hi, Golden. Welcome in. How are you? Thank you for saying hi. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. And Leela, how are you doing? Hello, hello, friends. Happy Tuesday. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay. Then we're gonna go bada bing, bada boom. Stardew. I think the game category has changed. If someone wants to double check, that would be awesome. Finished my day job for the day and realized I never got lunch, but be back for Stardew later. Have a good one. No worries, Sunberry. Mwah. Hi, Luna. Welcome in. It was a really good gaming day so far. Glad I could catch some stream before bed. Sorry you're having such a meh day. It refreshed. Thank you. Thank you. Uterus pain, but I got an appointment after waiting since October. Oh, the medical system making us wait for so long for healthcare is so rough, friends. I'm glad that you got the appointment. I'm sorry to all of my uterus havers out there for the not so good vibes in that regard. I have that right now too. It's a lot to deal with. I'm doing good, Luna. Thank you for asking. I'm having fun. We're having a good day. I'm kind of like honestly low-key surprised at how well I've been faring at streaming like a streamathon like this where I stream every day, because in the past like I would get so anxious about not having a whole lot to say because like not that much time has passed since I last saw you all, but I've gotten a lot more comfortable with talking about just whatever random stuff comes up in chat, and also with just like being okay with being quiet at times when I don't have a lot to say, and that's okay. And so it's been a lot of fun. It's been really a testament to how much I've like personally grown as a creator with my comfortability and stuff. I put his statue in the town center, and I got this letter from him in the mail that says, Mayor Lewis, that says, in the future, I'd appreciate it very much if you refrain from placing my private belongings in town for all to see. I'm very displeased. Take this money and never speak of my project to anyone. I exposed the mayor. My bad. It's gonna take longer to get it removed, but the process starting is such a big starting point though. I know recently one of my friends was able to get the hysterectomy, and that's been like a big, good, positive change for them, so manifesting for you. For sure. And yes, Luna, we're doing our subathon, day 5. We've got just under 10 hours on the clock today. Well, not today specifically, but left right now. The subathon incentives are still going. Our next incentive is a crowd control, where you all could control a Stardew playthrough of mine. It won't be this one, but we'll have our own Stardew playthrough for all the good chaos, if that interests you. And yeah. You can do exclamation point incentives if you want to see all the nonsense. You can. Oh, our duckies aged up and some of them have the little green heads now. I love that. Oh, they're so cute. I love that. I want to rearrange our farm a little bit at some point so that the ducks have water to play in. Because right now they don't. But that might take a while. And Lalila, I'm sorry you're having a bit of a meh day, friend, but I'm glad that we can keep you some company. Tickets Fit My Show went on sale today. So despite the pain, it's been good. I'm happy to hear that. Oh my god, so many eggs. So many eggs of all varieties. Whoa. Alright. Dang. So we'll see if we get a rainy day naturally. Otherwise, we might have to cheat the rainy day weather if we want to. I think you put these in here, right? No, wait, these are what they make. No, I'm being silly. Wait, huh? Yeah, okay, I put these in here. It's like, why is it not going? And then... Oh, I put milk in there, but I haven't... Oh, I'm being goofy. It's been a minute since I played Stardew. I forgot to put milk in there. I also just scheduled an exam for a different position, different job, so I hear back for that position. That'll be good. Yes, I actually am in the middle of a job interview process as well. Fun fact, I applied for a job not that long ago, and they sent me a follow-up last night where I need to do some scenarios where you have to like say like how you would respond to certain situations. So I'm gonna do that during our co-working stream tomorrow. So that'll be fun. Apparently I can't milk them. I don't know why. Interesting. Thank you, Golden, and thank you for popping by to say hello. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. Sometimes y'all will come in and you'll be like, I really can't stay today, but I just wanted to say hi. And I think sometimes y'all like feel bad that you can't stick around, but honestly, the fact that you like take a second to make it a part of your day to pop by and say like, you know, hey, I can't come by today. It's still so thoughtful and so kind, and truly like more than I could ever ask for. So do not worry about it at all. Especially right now while I'm streaming every day, it's like, well, you can't be here every day. Some of you might be able to, but for a lot of people, their lives just don't allow for that, so. And I know a lot of you have other content creators you want to support and things, so. I get all of that. Let's put some of this stuff in our chests. So then... No, that's artisan. That in here. Forageable. Resources. I'll be working on more job applications tomorrow. Fair enough. Yeah, it's I know you talked a little bit about it with us in the friend group, and it's kind of like crunch time for you, so I get it. Makes sense to me. Yeah, I hope it goes well. I'm, you know, any other neurodivergent people resonate with this. I feel like some of you definitely will. But whenever I get tasked to do things like scenarios, and we would sometimes get them in school, and sometimes we get them in job applications and things like this, I find scenarios to be, like hypothetical scenarios specifically, to be a particularly challenging task to do. Because for me, there's so much element of like, well, it depends on what the real life context would be. and I have a hard time kind of getting past that. So for in the instance of a job interview, for example, I feel like a lot of times it would depend on the culture and the policies of that unique job. And so it's like, and I don't know that unless I'm like working there and have been trained. So I'm like, okay, I mean, like I can share what I would personally think would make sense. And I can say like, oh, I would probably go ask for more information. But off the bat, I find them hard to answer. Drop by on Twitch. I want to say happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for the happy Valentine's Day. Have a great day, Miss, is it Chef Iusk? Iusuk? I don't think I pronounced that correctly, hopefully. But thank you so much for the kind words. All right, water all of these. We are on day 22 of the season, so I don't think there's much I can do in terms of Miss Chefius UK. Maybe is that someone in the UK? Maybe, I don't know. That's possible. I never know how people's names like break down. Miss Chef Ias. I see. Thank you. Yes, you got it. You knew, Fruitish. Miss Chef Ias. Awesome. Thank you. All right. That's good. Okay, so we're working on we have 37,000 gold. We want more animals.
I'm following.
Pancake 69, thank you for the follow, friend. Love your username. Welcome in. We want more animals. We want to get the furniture catalog. All of those are very expensive. We don't have to decide this now, but do we know what we were using Townie for specifically? Because having looked into it, I'd like to propose we remove it. I believe... Is this the leftovers from his... What is that? That's weird. I believe that it was introduced, like... Uh-oh. I've never seen that before. Hopefully we don't run into anything else like that. I believe what it was introduced for was the purpose was to put down, so like Eon grabbed the desert world and just placed it from Townie. Like they didn't have to build it, and they were able to put that whole town down wherever they wanted, and they were also able to just delete like massive sections to like be able to do our own decoration there. That's from what I know, I think, what has been happening. Wait, is my mods working? Is my diverse Stardew Valley mods working? Hold on. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, because that's Butch Leah. Hi, Butch Leah. All right, when do these grow? You grow in 4 days. The end of the month is the 28th, so 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. We could do that. I think that's all we could do. Potatoes. Wait. 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. We could do potatoes. Let's do potatoes. Because we need potatoes to make the ale anyway. And what does the catalog cost again? That we're saving for? Catalog is 30,000. So we can afford it soon, but let's not do it quite yet because I know we want to buy the ring and I don't want to spend all of our money. Have they made it so you can play Stardew like Minecraft where you can host a server and you can join it? Yeah, you can. You can play a co-op version. The base game for co-op, though, is limited to 4 people, like the original. But you can either you have two options if you want to play with more people. You can either get a mod, which is called like the Unlimited Farmers mod, or you can get there's like instructions that Concerned Ape gave, but you can basically modify your files, and even without mods you can make the game allow for up to 10 farmers, which is cool. But yeah, super easy. If you only want like less than 4, you can just start up a co-op game and invite people to play. Okay. And you all get your own house, and you can all have your own like money, so it's quite nice. It's just like you have a little town in the farm part. Sims is gonna be like that. I know, it's wild when we get the Sims 5 and they're doing multiplayer. People are so afraid of multiplayer, but I feel like it's not that big of a deal. The way that they're choosing to do it is gonna be okay, because it's very much like you can still play individually, but you also have the option to play multiplayer. It's kind of like Animal Crossing or Stardew, where you can play the game on your own, but also you now have the option to play with friends. Like, I think it's fine. I think people are a little overly worried about it. And they've been trying to make Sims multiplayer. Like, they wanted to do multiplayer with The Sims 4, so I don't know, I personally didn't find it that surprising that they tried to make it work again in The Sims 5. Yeah, a lot of people, yeah. But they clarified in the last Sims Summit that they're not trying to make it MMO style. So I think we're all good. Yeah, you're going to be able to play multiplayer in The Sims 5. You're also going to be able to play on mobile in The Sims 5, and not like a separate mobile game, but like you're going to be able to play your Sims game on mobile. It'll have like reduced capacity on mobile from what you can do on the computer. Like, you can't play the full game, but you'll be able to do a lot. They're trying to make it like cross-compatible, so that you could like whip out your phone and like play some Sims and then come back to it on your computer later kind of vibe. I'm very excited for Sims multiplayer. I mean, so many streamers already use the multiplayer mod to play with friends, so I've never done it. I was invited once, but I don't think we ever, you know how streamers are, we get so busy. I don't think we ever like scheduled something. The person who had brought it up. Yeah, I'm curious about that as well, Forrest. And they haven't really answered that question quite yet. But I'm in the same boat as you. Like, I like to mod my game a lot, so it's like, how will that work? I'm guessing it might be something similar to Stardew, where if you play co-op, that like aesthetic mods would only affect your side of things. Because in Stardew, for example, like I have a bunch of aesthetic mods, but only I see those when I play in co-op mode. But if you're using like mods that affect the gameplay at a core level, that those might break it when you try to play multiplayer, because that's kind of what happens in Stardew, is it'll like sort of break if you Oh, it's the flower dance tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna ask Linus. Wait, that's perfect. We can be the flower dance. We can do the flower dance tomorrow, and then hopefully I can ask him to marry me soon after. It's gonna be so romantic. I love it. It'll probably just look wild to someone without mods. Yeah, for example, if you have some hair mods in Stardew, if you have them in and you're playing multiplayer, it will look like to other people who are playing vanilla like you're bald. Which is funny, but also weird. Kind of like sketching the ideas on your iPad and then importing it to... Yeah, exactly, Fruitish, exactly. That's a great way to describe it. That's a wonderful way to describe it. I don't personally think I'll do a lot of Sims multiplayer. I don't know, maybe I'll be tricked. Maybe I'll be not tricked, but surprised. But I've always been more of a solo gamer, especially on stream. Maybe I'll play more multiplayer off stream with friends. But I've always just been really keen on being able to speak to you all a lot during stream and just like focus on chatting with you all and connecting with you. And I feel like when I play multiplayer games, it's a different vibe, and it's not a bad vibe, but it's more like I'm like me and my friends are being entertaining and you all just watch, and there's not as much chatter between me and you all, which occasionally I don't mind. Like, you know, I don't mind that once in a while, but overall it's not my preference. Because I'd rather get to know all of you. Like, I know my friends. I don't need to get to know them more. I mean, I do, but not necessarily while I'm working. Let me see now. Where are we at with the ale? Oh, the Yannis are getting me. I don't even want to make this ale, but I have to for the quest. It is tedious, but because we have, like, no money, I feel like in terms of decorating, it's gonna have to be like part of my process to go seek out those items every time. Wait, no, I didn't want to pick that crab pot up. But yeah, it is a bit tedious. Sometimes you find it fast and sometimes it takes forever. Okay, so I think our flower dance is tomorrow. Eggies. I keep thinking I'm gonna have to come in here and fill the hay, but then I remember that when they can go outside, they eat the grass. I'm like, oh wait, never mind. Okay, there's nothing else to do here. Oh, that's our, oh my gosh. I fully forgot that we got the auto grabber and what it was for, because we got it at the end of last stream. And I was like, why can't I milk my cows? But it's because we have the auto grabber now, and the auto grabber just gets those for you. That is so convenient. I have never gotten far enough in Stardew to have one of those. I love that. I want to say it back, but when I say it out loud, it sounds like I'm saying beastie, and like not like BEESTI. It sounds bad, but I appreciated the sentiment, and I'm sending it back to you. It is a game changer. I know there's mods for it, but I think it's kind of fun to have to like save up to get it. Let's see. So animals in here. We'll sell those. Resource. Minerals, you here. Seeds. No, Jordan, you're fine. You're fine. I didn't take any offense to it at all. I just like went to go say it, and then I was like, wait, I don't know if I want to say that. I was like, hold on a minute. I have my reservations, but I understand. Not the Beastie Boy. How are you, my love? Can we get a shout out for Jordan, please? If you enjoy, Jordan's a variety gamer. They play DBD. He plays sometimes Valorant, not a lot on stream these days. Used to play a ton of Animal Crossing. Playing Genshin now. Lots of good vibes, no matter what he's playing. Always very silly. You know what? I like something I always try to kind of emulate in my streams is this energy of like even though I've become a full-time content creator, even though this is my job, I still want it to have that really fun, silly, playful energy that hobby streaming has. And I feel like Jordan has that mastered. Like, you fully just feel like you're hanging out with your bestie, which I love. So definitely recommend. I kind of want to go see what it costs to get a second auto grabber for our coop, but I also think that Marnie's probably not in because I think that on Tuesdays, the girly pops in Stardew Valley do their little workout thing. So we'll see. Good, be flattered. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, she's not here. I don't think I have the mod on where you can shop even when they're not there. Is that a CJB Cheats thing or is that separate? I cannot remember. I really do need to make more friends though. It's like Linus and then maybe 3 hearts with a couple other people. We have 1 4 hearts with Robin, probably because we ask her to build things. LOL. No. No. Yeah, no, I don't think it's in this cheat menu. I think it's its own mod. That's fine. I will live without defrost an island for its goodies. Wait, what? Oh, are you going to the mystery island? I thought about doing that today, but we were kind of playing for a long time, and I was like, if we want time for Stardew, I'll have to do that later on my own. Let's see who we can say hello to. See if we can say hello to Linus himself, the man of the hour. Deforestation across the nation. Toast loves deforesting in games. We have a Stardew save with all of our friends, and they immediately proceeded to start to knock down every tree in existence. And I was like, sir, can you share? Oh, maybe Linus is coming around to the idea of living on our farm because he just said living on the farm seems really sustainable. In the past, he's always been like, no, I like where I live. I don't think so. Hi, is it Mary Fernig? Let me know if I said that correctly. And hi, Ren, welcome in. Hello, hello. It was faster. Not as sustainable as my tent, but considerations were made there, which I do appreciate. The valley has a very vibrant and diverse ecosystem. That's one reason I was excited to move here. Very cool. I'm just going to run around and kind of say hello to everybody because a lot of the shops are closed today and I want to work on my hearts with everybody. I was thinking people are like stones skipping over water. Eventually we're going to sink. That's a little existential for a Tuesday afternoon, but thank you so much for that. With Reddit? Wait, what? Callie, are you okay? Do I need to reel you back in? Okay, where are we at with all this stuff? We need melons, gold melons or gold pumpkins, which I think is fall and summer, and I don't know what comes next. And then we need jam and some fruits. And we have some fruit trees growing. We could get truffle oil if we get pigs. We need pigs. We could work towards getting pigs next. And then you need specialty fish. I don't really know where you get these. I'm guessing sandfish might be in the desert. But other than that, I'm not sure. Oh, Lilila, I'm sorry that it was a tough day, but I'm glad we could hang out with you for a little bit. I hope you get some sleep, and I hope that you wake up tomorrow and it feels a little bit lighter. It might not be perfect, but I hope it feels a little bit lighter. We need 2 ocean fish. Where are you supposed to fish for ocean? Is that the top right corner of the map? Like, how do you know the differences between the areas? I don't know. Your mods are so cute. Thank you. I know you mean the in-game mods, but my IRL mods are also very cute. And then we have this one. And I don't know where you get red cabbage or sea urchin. I need to learn to cook. The truffle probably also comes from pigs, I'm guessing. We need wine, a rabbit's foot. So we also need to get rabbit, and we need more fruit trees. Does a fruit tree produce more than 1 fruit, or do you just get 1? That's one of my questions as well. So we only have 3 sections left. This is definitely the farthest we've ever gotten in the community center. I've actually never unlocked the greenhouse, which I think is a bit of an abomination. At least it will be sunny tomorrow. The bright sun is what... It won't be sunny tomorrow, but the bright sun is what triggers it. Okay, good. I'm glad. Haley, you are literally the woman of the hour because everybody on TikTok is mad that I defended you. So I think maybe we should become friends now. That's a disservice to this game. I know. I know. You get 1 a day after 28 days. Oh, okay, that's nice. Everybody a point and shame B for never doing the community center. No. I'm just kidding. Listen, I have a chronic restarting problem, and so I never got far enough. But I swear we're gonna keep playing until we get it this time. No, I've never done the Joja route either. No. Nope. Neither. Exercise is important. Jody, you're a cutie. Hi, Marnie. Nice. Stop it. No, we've been playing this playthrough for so long, Callie. You can't even say that this time. This time I've been doing very good. I heard of Ginger Island until recently, and I've been playing since 2017. See, listen, it's not just me. It's not just me. All right, we've got this flower dance tomorrow, which is exciting. Can I get through here, Harvey, please? No, not Harvey, Pierre. Yeah, there's a lot I didn't know about. I'm learning a lot in this playthrough that I actually play all the way through. There's a lot of hidden gems as well. No, Callie, no. No. I'm gonna do it this time. You have to have faith. Someone told me they do it the first time, and your first choice you chose capitalism? Red flag. Red flag. Maybe they didn't know better, but red flag. Bare minimum, at least yellow flag. At least gives me reason to pause. I agree. I know people who have played Stardew Valley like 7 times all the way through and still have never played the Joja run because what's the interest? We got potato juice. That's not ale. How do I get the ale? Oh, okay, that is the ale. JK. I do not think we're going to be able to finish that in time, though. It's 6 days and it takes forever to make them, and I have like two thingies. I don't think I can make any more because they're like expensive. They require oak resin. I could make maybe one more. So I don't know what the point is. And also I think I need to turn one of these in, don't I? No, maybe I don't. And still have not done a Joja run, exactly. Your grandfather's desk and you escaping the grueling day job, and they still, you know what, Jordan? Exactly. You said it and you should say it. You should say it. You literally start the game off talking about like your escape from capitalism, basically. And then that's what they do. Questionable. Yeah, I could theoretically, let's see, resources. I don't have any bars, though. I would have to make bars. And then I think you need wood. Do I really only have 14 wood? Yeah, that's not gonna happen then. Yeah, it's not gonna happen in time. Those are all supposed to be an animal. Why are they not an animal? I mean, I'll make some more, but do I have potatoes in my inventory even? I don't think I do. I think I used them all. Did I sell potatoes? I did. You take 2 of those and put them in the... I have like 40 hours in Stardew total. I barely play Stardew. I mostly just watch people, which is slightly confusing. Maybe you should do a playthrough, Callie. It would be fun. Doesn't have an hour counter. That's fair. That is fair. That or there's Coral Island, which has very similar vibes, but you can set the timer at like what speed percentage you want if it overwhelms you, which is nice. I do appreciate that about that game. I think we're going to be playing more Coral Island on Friday, probably. Unless I need more adrenaline than that, in which case we might play Breath of the Wild. My cherry tree wasn't able to grow. Why? Why? I waited so long to grow these. Why couldn't they grow? What does that mean? What does that mean? Why can't it grow? I was told that you only needed to give them 9 squares around. So I was very cautious that they all had, because they're very expensive and you can't put them back down. I don't get it. And I feel like, was it this one? Because these 2 trees are already growing. So I feel like it was this one, and there's literally nothing around this one. So I don't understand. I married Sam, Sebi, and Abigail. That's a very good set of choices. I never got the hang of it. I was pretty sure you only needed them to have 9 total spaces around them. And I feel like it's the little one that has to be the one that's not growing. That's so bad because they're like thousands of dollars and I tried really hard to separate them out. Oh, nice, we got. Does that need to go anywhere? No. Okay, well, let's take care of our animals on our farm and go to the dance. If I ever do play again, I want to marry Abigail, but only on the premise that she has a guinea pig named Dave. Abigail's a good choice, too. I support that. Wait, where's the flower dance? Is it down here? It is? Yes, okay. Linus, my love, are you here? Can I ask you to dance? Are you an option? This game better make it so that you're an option for me to dance with. Oh my god. I forgot with Diverse Stardew Valley, they all have, oh my god, they all have these like super cute outfits on. I will actually take all of the seasonal plants. I think they're so cute. Is there anything else we want? Not really. Oh, they're so pretty in their outfits. Ooh, I'm stuffed. Hey, have you tried the red jelly yet? Look at their pretty outfits. I love the festival, the flowers, the dancing. There's nothing not to like about it. I wish Pierre would spend this time with the family. Look at how bougie Elliot looks. Look at how bougie he looks. Look at that outfit and his flowers that are in the greenhouse. Yeah, that's my goal eventually, but we just haven't unlocked the greenhouse yet. And a lot of the things that we need are fruits. So I was like, maybe I need to get into the swing of it, you know? What an absolute king. He's so cute in his little ruffles with his flowers in his hair. I wear my best shirt for the dance. This sort of thing doesn't happen very often. And he's with Butch Leah, who also has flowers in their hair. Hi, Leah. And she's wearing a little white suit. Oh my gosh. I love this so much. And for whatever reason, Pam is wearing her workout outfit. Oh my god. And Sam with his piercings. Oh my gosh. I'm losing my mind. Look at them. They're so cute. We probably could get back on for a bout tonight, Kelly. That would probably be fine. Not 100%, but probably. Oh, look at Jody in the all-white outfit with her hijab. Oh, I love that. They all look so good. Look at Jazz. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm just literally freaking out over all of them because they're so cute in Diverse Stardew Valley with their outfits. Oh, my God. It's so good. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my god, Harvey! Harvey with the little pink scarf on his head. Looks so good. Penny. Maru. Marnie. Marlon's here today. George is here. This is so cute that we got this on Valentine's Day, too. I don't think Linus is here. I don't think I can ask Linus to dance with me. I think I'm going to be single Pringle for dancing because I don't think he's here. Wait, no, he is. He is. He's here. Oh, he's got flowers in his beard. He's got flowers in his beard. Oh, he's so cute. Hi. Will you be my dance partner, Linus? You want to be my partner for the flower dance? Okay, I look forward to it. He's so cute. I'm crying. Hi, E-Bug. Oh, and we gotta say hello to Clarice. Hi, Clarice. Absolute gem. Everybody looks so good. Now, I didn't miss anybody, did I? I don't think so. How I missed my love. All right, let's do this. I can't wait to dance with Linus. He's so precious. Look at us. And look at Leah in her little suit. I wish they would let you pick like a formal outfit to wear so that you matched with everyone, but that's okay. They all look so good. It's so cute. I have to clock back in. No worries, E-Bug. I understand. I hope you have an okay time at work. Hey, is your first day back, yeah? If I'm remembering correctly. I hope everything was okay. Mwah. A bee kiss for you on your way back. Mwah. Oh, shoot. Now we're going to have to try to water in the dark. Because we weren't able to finish this morning before we left. But I'm a years-long player who has never had a date to the flower dance. Have you ever played into year 2 where you would have like more of a relationship with someone by the time it comes around? Because I never have anybody for the first year, typically. But I don't think you have to have that many hearts with them. I have 10, so I was pretty confident he'd say yes. Now you see, you would think that. All right, well, if not, then you'll have to educate me on what exactly has been happening, Jordan. What's been happening in your playthrough? Min-maxing the parsnips over there too much? Oh, yeah? You've been too focused on other things, huh? Oh my god, it's the way that Toasty literally called you out before you even said it. I min-max my farms too much and forget to give gifts and then inevitably restart before year 3. Ay, you hooligan. You have to do like a story run. Play for the fun. I don't min-max shit. These are aesthetically plotted to go into my pre-made little holes, and they don't make any sense, and I forget to water them, and I don't buy enough seeds. I like being a messy farmer. This is my ideal set of circumstances. Wait, do these have to go outside or something? Why wouldn't it let me put it down? I'll put those in a better spot in the morning. Me shaming others for choosing capitalism, also me. At least you called yourself on it. At least you know. At least you're aware of the situation at hand. I need it to rain. All right, chat room, do we cheat to get it rainy or do we wait? Even if it means we don't get to marry Linus today. It's Valentine's Day, though. How come when I told it to rain, it didn't rain? I told it to rain. Why didn't it rain? Is that for tomorrow's weather, maybe? I have a blue dew. I have a blue dew. But it didn't rain. It didn't work. My cheating didn't work. It sets it for tomorrow. Okay. Oh, Callie, be careful. Oh my gosh, not that. Not that. Please be careful. Toasty's a very staticky lad. The amount of times they come up to kiss me and shock me on my forehead, it's gotta be at least twice a day. Apparently I am electrifying. Sounds complimentary, but probably doesn't feel very good. Hi, Katie. Welcome in. Wow, it's cool to see how big and decorated your house is. I just started recently, so you still got the tiny house. You get to upgrade your house pretty quickly if you'd like. If you have the money, you can ask Robin for a kitchen, you know? But, yeah. I also have a lot of mods, too, so my game probably looks a little bit different. Maybe this is chaotic of me, but I love when you can see the arcs of shocks under the cover. You're valid. You're valid, honestly. Oh, let's try to see if we can get the auto grabber from Marnie today. I think she'll be in on a Thursday. Oh my god, because collecting all these eggs is too much. They produce eggs out the hoo-ha. Literally and metaphorically. Oh no, forgive me. I didn't say anything. You heard nothing. 5 days of streaming will get the chaotic brain energy. Upgrading this week? Let's go. That'll be fun. Toasty? Who told you to do that? Nobody. Nobody told you to do that. Nobody told you to do that. And now you're quoting me? Stop it. Sometimes I have to be able to say bad things and not be perceived so intensely. Wait, let's see. Animals. I just don't have enough machines, so we honestly may just have to sell some of this animal product as it is, even though I know you make more money turning it into, like, artisan goods, but... Wait. Put these in here. Alright, that's fine. Y'all are a bunch of punks, you know? You're lucky I like you or something. Or whatever. Alright, we should make some good cash money off of all of that. I'm still sad that I can't access my cave on this save due to my flaws in modding. Okay. What did I come down here for? Oh, I was gonna check on the ale. No worries, oh my god, I said toast. No worries, Callie. Please take care of the floof. We actually were having a chat this morning because it's interesting because our downstairs neighbor has a dog that is very reactive. We were coming up the the stairs this morning, and they were coming in as well. And we were trying to. I was like, wait, let's just like let them in, so they don't. And he always like growls at us and stuff. Like he definitely is not friendly. But you know, like I've had a reactive dog before. I know how hard that is, so I understand that it's not necessarily their fault. Like sometimes dogs just are reactive and need help and are, you know, going through that process or whatever, and they still need to let them outside and all of that. It is just interesting to navigate living in a building and near someone who, you know, frequently has their dog out who is like not friendly. um it's like interesting to navigate. I also just realized that our little road. Oh my gosh.
I'm following.
I don't know why that scared me because the alert was louder than the other sounds. I just realized that our little thingy is like rotating over the to-do list, so y'all can't really see it well. I'll just put it here for now. I think that'll work. Thank you for the follow though, Katie. Almost done with work. Let's go. I'm in my grueling corporate job era right now. It would be such a shame if the D2 farm were to find its way to me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That would be lovely. Supply shop. Oh, these are so expensive. No, I don't want to do that yet. I want to buy... What do pigs go in? Let's see. Animals... We need a deluxe barn. A deluxe barn, okay. Let's go build one of those. I bet I don't have enough wood though. I should have realized this yesterday and chopped down wood. Let's turn back the time. Give ourselves more time in the day and chop down wood and then go see Robin. Sending love to you in existing through your grueling corporate era. I know a lot of people have to go through eras where they work a corporate job so that they have like enough money to like exist and things. And I know it's not a good time. The amount of farmhouses for sale that I've stared at, long knowing full well my disabled ass could never. I need to be at buy a hospital, stores, and attached garage, but damn if I don't want it anyways some days. It's true. It's true. I was talking to Toasty about that this morning, or about kind of something tangentially related, which is that, like, we're looking for, like, potential places to, like, buy. We wouldn't be buying it. Toasty's parents would be buying it, and then we would have to rent from them. If that makes sense, but we get to help in looking at the properties. And then it's like so hard because they send us properties that are like condos and like apartments or mobile homes, and it's kind of like, obviously we're not opposed to those inherently, especially if it's the right place for us. Like if we find a good thing in a good price, like we'll be grateful for that. But we're kind of like at this point where like if we're gonna buy a property and then thus theoretically live there for like a decent amount of time, I really would love it to be like a house or like at least have a yard, you know? I think the animals are my favorite part of the game. I haven't purchased any yet, but it was so fun in Harvest Moon. They're super cute.
Give me all those little bits. Give me those bits.
Give me all those little bits. Give me those bits. Thank you for the biddies. You heckin' cutie pie. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your, well, I was gonna say I hope you enjoy your BMOS and your B badge, but that's my phrase for subbies. I'm mixing it up, but either way, I appreciate it. I wonder if 300 is enough wood. Maybe I'll cut down just a few more trees. I'm thankful to live with my parents, and I'm also very thankful for therapy so that that can happen peacefully. So I don't have many bills at the moment, but I've been waiting for this recession to finally happen, and the housing market has only gotten worse. I've been waiting for it to get better for a year, and yet housing in New Jersey continues to be wild and unpredictable. Oh, that's so rough. I understand. Between the pandemic and the recession, it's not a good time to be trying to find housing. I've had to search on my own and tell my agent about it so they stopped showing me new construction HOAs and corner lots. Fair enough. We found one place that we really liked. Toasty's parents vetoed it, which was annoying because they didn't really have a good reason for it. They literally just said it was too big. And we were like, and? It's still in the budget. It's gorgeous. But okay. And then,
I'm following.
Becca, thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome in. I don't know why my activity feed didn't show the last few things. I don't know what's up with Twitch, but I appreciate it anyways. And bits do count, yes. I know, too big was so silly to us. We were like, okay. And it was basically what was making it like a bigger house was its attic. So its attic had like two small extra bedrooms on the topmost floor, and we were like, we could grow into it. Like we could put like a little reading nook room up there. We could, like, if we ever have kids, which I know that we want to do at some point, like we could have room for them. Hi Becca, welcome in. Happy Tuesday, friends. Like there's just so many things I could think of that we could have used that space for. And even if it's not empty for a bit while we were adjusting, like there's really no harm, no foul. Hold on, let's construct farm buildings. We need a deluxe coop and a deluxe barn. I need more wood and more stone. Still not enough. Yeah. So I think it's complicated. I think potentially the rate, like, you know how sometimes people will say no to something and they'll come up with an excuse that they think you might find palatable because they don't want to tell you the actual reason? I think that's what it was. Because we're pretty confident that Toasty's mom has, like, an ulterior motive with wanting to help us buy the property. And obviously it's still a very kind thing that she's doing and a very generous thing she's doing. But I think a huge part of the reason she particularly wants to do it is because she wants us to live closer to them again. Which is why the property, like, has to be on the East Coast. Even though that's not really Toasty and I's preference for where to live. Yeah, and family dynamics are interesting because both me and Toasty both have interesting experiences with our parents. But at the end of the day, like, it's just still something we would not have access to ever in any other capacity. So we're just kind of like dealing with that as it comes. Kind of regardless of our feelings about it. It's like in other capacity, we would literally never be able to own property. Like probably ever. With me being disabled and Toasty working in like nonprofit kind of work, like I just don't think that would be something we would have access to ever. And so the vision is like, we will take them up on this and we will live on the East Coast for a couple of years. And we've already agreed to how it will work when we sell the property. And they plan to give us like half of the money from when we sell the property and also all the money we paid in rent back. So it'll be our first time having access to like a large lump sum of money when that comes in a couple of years. And then we will be able to buy a property wherever we want because it'll be our money. They have the authority to veto it right now, even though it is our house that we will be living in because they're the one paying for the property. So that was unfortunate. Then we found another one that both parties liked, but when they went to do the tour, we found out that it was no pets allowed, which I didn't even know that was a thing when it comes to buying properties. Apparently it is. I think it's an HOA thing. So then that didn't work, even though Toast Mom kept saying, like, it's fine, like, they will never know. You could just get a cat and they will never know. That's what she kept saying. And we were like, no, we're not getting a cat. And then having to get rid of it after we've gotten attached to it because we get a cat in a place they literally told us no pets were allowed. Like, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. They are such a pain. Literally abolish HOAs. Please. Please. So we hope to spend our money once like we sell the property river, we hope to spend it on a little smooch. A little smooch. I love smooching. Linus, he's so cute. We hope to spend it on a property in the West Coast eventually. There are only a few older bachelors in town, and none of them are perfect. Harvey is really anxious and weak, but I know he would be a loyal and devoted husband. He likes coffee and pickles. Elliot is a bit foppish and melodramatic, but he does have a nice chin, and he likes crab cakes and pomegranates. Shane is messy and antisocial, but I think that his gruff exterior is a defense mechanism, insulating his softness from the world, and he likes beer, pizza, and pepper poppers. Interesting. I don't know why we got so many secret notes. Interesting in a good way or a bad way? I like them in theory because please cut my grass and landscape and shovel for me, but they never work out. No, they wind up being really problematic usually. We can look at places without HOAs because I will not have some stuck-up Karens telling me I can't build a ramp for my own home. Exactly. I think a good way. Okay, what does that mean? Now I'm nervous. All right, please hold chat room. Oh, the outside is so cute. I love the outside. Okay. The patio. Okay, I like the living room. Ooh, a spiral staircase. The kitchen's a little weird, but it could be painted. And the tile's a little ugly, but that could also be adjusted. The sink being on the side away from the wall is weird in the kitchen, but that's fine. They look like good-sized bedrooms. I like the flooring. The tile in the bathroom's kind of ugly, but like not a big deal. It's got a washer and dryer. Ooh, a fireplace in the bedroom. I'm keen on that. Oh, and the spiral staircase goes up to the bedroom. Interesting. I like the way they decorated the other bathroom. I like that one, Toast. I like that one. You know how I feel about CT, but I like the build. I like the house. Oh no, Hartford, Connecticut. So second bedroom has no door, so that would so second bedroom has no door, so that would have to be bedroom. I mean, I guess it depends on how we structure everything else, Toast. But probably, yeah. Because if your desk, sorry, chat, if your desk is in the bed, like the other bedroom, then it doesn't matter that it doesn't have a door because you're going to be behind a door, if that makes sense. Now I have to look at it again because now you're asking questions. Chat room, we're being derailed, but it's okay. It's for my future house. Well, it looks like they have a desk, so we could put our bedroom. If we wanted, we could put our bedroom in the regular bedroom and your desk setup if we didn't wind up putting you in the living room. Which probably we wouldn't because the living room would be kind of weird for it. I think you would fit in there if we wanted. I don't think you would fit in the living room, but I think you would fit in the if we made the other bedroom our bedroom. We could figure it out. Either way. I could see us making it work either way. Do I think it would be cool to have a big spiral staircase in the background of streams? Yes, but also, like, you know, we'll have to see what would make it work. What is this? Is that in the desert area? Ooh, let me take a picture of that. I'm intrigued. All right, now let's go back to Robin. Should have enough wood now. Streams, unless you were in the living room, you goober. You would see the top of them. Let's see. Construct farm buildings. We need a deluxe. Oh, I didn't get my stone now. Hold on. Resources. Wait, are you really telling me I only have... Oh, no, I don't. I was like... I got confused for a second. Okay, we need a deluxe coop. Or a deluxe barn. That unlocks sheep and pigs. This unlocks just rabbits. So I think we'll do this first. What flower mod is it? Do you mean like the little flowers that are around or like the wildflower grass mayonnaise? Oh, my headphones are dying. I was like, what is that sound? I was confused for a second. Okay. Oh, you just upgrade the barn you have. Oh shit. Okay, I thought it was I did not realize that. I thought you were building another one. All right, that's fine. Nice. Nice. Our barn's gonna upgrade tomorrow. We're gonna get married. Can you get different? Can you change your outfits in Stardew? Like your outfit? Is that possible? The bushes, I believe, come from the custom farm map, which is the overgrown garden farm. You need a mirror. Where do I get the mirror? Is it from him? Is it the hand mirror? Is it this? No. So from Robin. I want to see if we can get a wedding outfit together before we ask him to marry us tomorrow. Or as close to a wedding outfit as we can manage. Or do they give you a wedding outfit? I really don't know how it works. I want to get this so bad. It's $200,000. I don't see a mirror from her. Telephone, calendar. She doesn't seem to have a mirror. So I don't know where to get it from. Oh, Jordan, thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. That's so sweet. That is my only goal, besties. Is just to make sure y'all have, even if it's just a little bit, slightly better day. All right, we should really gift something to Pierre. Has the mirror? He has the hand mirror, but Toast was saying that that one's from my mod. And I think they're right. I think that's from my mod, and I think I have that already somewhere. Yeah, I have that right here. But I don't think I have anything downloaded with it, so I don't think it works. It just changes my hair because I don't have anything else saved. Although we could look at the hairs and see if there's any wedding hair we want to do, like if we wanted an updo of some kind. Those are the vanilla hairs. No, you're fine. I was wondering if I can change my outfit, like in vanilla game. Oh, they have such cute dread hairstyles with this. Love that. Oh, that's cute. Let's do that for our hairstyle. I want to change my clothes. In vanilla version. If that makes sense. I don't have any like clothes saved for the mod. But I wanted to change, like, you know, in the beginning you get to choose from a bunch of different outfits. What do you mean cheat them in? What do you mean? Hit I? When I hit I, literally nothing happens. What mod do you have, Toast? I have CBJ, that's P. Do you mean this? No. Okay. It's a different CBJ. Let me see for a second. Nexus mods. I'll share my screen so y'all can see. Stardew. Let's do display capture. Excuse me. I want outfits from Fashion Sense, not Fashion Sense itself. Fashion Sense outfit. Fashion Sense. I don't want hairs. I want a cute outfit. Wedding dress. Let's look at that. There's a wheelchair mod beta. Very beta, only have the front sprite at the moment. Saw someone on Tumblr complaining that there was no wheelchair mods for Stardew Valley. So I decided I would try and fix that. I'm not a wheelchair user and only have basic modding skills, but I hope I've done an okay job. That's cool. It's not perfect, but it's cool that someone's working on it. You can, if you look under the required section in the fashion sense, you can find, oh, okay. I'll see. So what is this one about? Oh, what is this massive ad? Go away. Please. It's a dyeable wedding dress. This would probably do. Oh, I did not want fast download. Slow download. It is cute. It is cute. Okay, and then not me casually just like, oh, but we could download some mods while I'm live on stream. LOL. Listen, we gotta have a cute wedding outfit. It's a necessity. Properties. No, that's not what I want. Boop. Okay, and then it's chaotic, but I accept who I am as a person, honestly. It's just honestly, this can't be shocking to anybody. But I wanted to see what Nexus Mods Fashion Sense, what Forrest was talking about. Clicking requirements, the front page of this mod, and clicking requirements. Oh, okay. All right. Genshin! Wait, there's a Genshin one? For Aether. That's cool. What is the butterfly veil? I have hairs already. Cottage core set sounds interesting to me. What is Star Snatch Valley, please? Oh no. Alright, what's this? Oh, that's cool. Pretty. It's just got one image though. And that kind of makes me not trust it. Oh, Annie, look at the Annie. Look at the outfit with the little hat. Looks like a little mushroom. Oh no, I want it all. I haven't actually gotten distracted. This is exactly what we were here for. So I just decided to do something chaotically in the middle of stream. Yeah. I will wear my mushroom hat for my wedding. Confirmed. Will do, would do, IRL and in the game. If you let me, I will absolutely wear a big mushroom hat on our wedding. No doubt. Easy GG. Easy GG. All right. We're going to have to close our game and open it again to make these actually work. But what was this last one? Oh, that's cute, but you need the oversized arms for that, and I don't want to download that right now. Okay. I also went to go download the dress. Yes, collective brain rot. Let's go. All right. Let me go ahead and go to sleep for the night so it saves. And then I will close it for a second, and then we will go get our ring, because it's supposed to rain today. It better rain. Is it raining? Better be raining. It's raining! Let's go. All right, hold on. I think in order for the game to process that I added a mod, I'll need to reopen it. Doo-doo-doo. Linus, I'm marrying Linus. Mayonnaise. With a mod. For Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day, so we gotta get married. A wedding reception event. That's fair. You're valid. I don't have rich side though. Why is it being weird now? Stardew? Why are you being weird? No being weird. You weren't weird when I started the stream for before. Don't be weird now. Everybody exclamation point manifest Stardew to stop being weird. Why is it being weird? Bestie, please. Please, I beg of thee. Why is it being weird? It says synchronizing Steam Cloud. It's like Steam's being weird. Has anyone ever had their Steam say synchronizing Steam Cloud? It says cloud status checking. Why is it in the cloud? What does that mean? What's a Steam Cloud? I've never seen this before. It's saving your game saves? Okay. It says it's at 100%, but then... Yeah, I'll show you all. I've literally never seen this before. My face is probably in your way. Hold on. So if you look on the left-hand side, where my Stardew is right here, it says like, it has a little ring around it and it says 100% and it has this little cloud. And I've never seen that on any of my games before. And then it says cloud status unable to sync. And I've never ever had this before. That's so strange. I've never ever seen that before. I mean, this is what I get for being chaotic. Obviously, I understand this is the consequences of my own actions. And I fully understand that, but I also don't understand what's happening. Cloud sync failed Steam? Synchronization is off on the computer you're currently using, and you played the game on a different computer that has synchronization on? I didn't play on a different computer. Oh, hi, Dilla. Welcome in. Maybe going offline in Steam and then going online again. How do I do that? Oh, go offline. Enter offline mode. Go online. Okay. So Steam Cloud is out of date for Stardew. It's been a minute. No worries, friend. How have you been? We're having a little bit of a tech difficulty, so I'm not sure what's happening exactly. Like, I can tell it to play anyways, but it gives me, like, a little error. Sorry, y'all. I didn't know that it was going to. Is this really a stream if it has no tech difficulties? No. No, it's really not. Because I can hit play anyways, but it says it might not save our game progress. And I'm skirted. I don't understand why. Oh, Toast is on the phone. Okay. Do we press the button? I don't really know what else to do. I guess we press the button. Let's see how it goes. Might be a very sad day if we lose our save with Linus right now. Everybody cross your fingers, your toes, your leggies. Because I've never had that happen before.
Part of streaming is
They're in love with your friends. Okay, Miko, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the good vibes. Hi, friends. I'm feeling a bit miserable right now because I caught whatever has been going around at work and I was not expecting to get sick. Oh, I'm sorry, Dilla. I hope you'll feel better soon. Okay, how was your stream? Really, hello, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Everything seems fine, so I don't know why Steam was being so spicy, but I think it's all good. I think we're literally fine. I don't know what that all was, but Brilliant K, welcome in. If you're new here, my name is B. I use they, them pronouns. I am a queer and disabled variety streamer. We are playing some Stardew Valley today, and it's so good to have you all. How are you all doing? Get a little shout out going. Kay is a variety streamer, but fully in their Valorant era. I don't think I've seen them stream anything other than Valo in a long time, but they're really fun to watch. They've got a super sweet personality. And I feel like they're like the right amount of taking the game not too seriously, where it's really fun to watch them play and hear their thoughts and things. So we'd love to see it. If you need to raid and run, if you need to go rest, eat, sleep, do any kind of post-stream self-care and decompression, please feel free to do so. All right, chat room. It worked just fine. I told it to play anyways, despite the error message, and everything was fine. So I think it's all good. I have the Valorant brain rot. You're so valid. I fully get that. Happy doggo birthday! Give them an extra little boop on the nose for us. Or whatever they like. A little scritch on the ear, whatever the vibes are. Oh, we can make a loom. I've never had one of those before. Might as well. I was coming here to see that now we made another maple syrup so we can make another bee house. And we're one step closer to our bee farm. But the loom is also cool. I don't know how you get cloth. How do you get cloth? I do not know. I'll put this loom in here. To go to work tomorrow though, as half the staff is out sick and I feel bad. Yeah, but here's the thing. You can do what you want, Zilla. I will not tell you what to do. But at the end of the day, it is a company's responsibility to not set up their staff to be in a situation where if you are genuinely sick, you should not have to come in. Like, they should have enough staff on deck to be able to address situations like this, because it's very common. It's very common for a lot of people to get sick at the same time just because you all spread germs to one another. So you shouldn't have to work sick just because your job has a lot of people sick there. Now, if you want to do it anyways, you can. But this is just me reminding you that that's not your responsibility to take on. Okay. We can say hello to all of the pets. And then we will go over to the bridge and buy our ring. All right. Sell those with wool through loom or in skull cavern for cloth. With wool through. Oh, when I get the sheep, you mean? I don't have the sheep yet, so I assume you mean when I get them, because I don't have wool yet. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I just wanted to close that. Bum, 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 bum. You can put this loom here. No, I can't put the loom here? Where can the loom go? Put that there for now. We'll sell some of this stuff, and then let's see if we can figure out the outfit thing. See if our outfits that we downloaded worked or not. No, not that. We're short-staffed already, and we keep applying. I work in childcare. Yeah, I suppose maybe the work environment is different for you because you're not US based. Like here we have like endless amounts of people applying to all the different positions, but if y'all don't have, then it's like understandable. I definitely just downloaded. Oh, I did. Okay, it did. Okay, let's see what we have available to us. Some really cute options. I like the little see-through ones. The sparkles are pretty. Let's see what we have for accessories. They have little like toppers you can wear. Vest, sweater. Waistbands. No. I don't really want any of those. You go back to none. Any hats? Wait, this is where the little mushroom. Oh, it looks like an actual little mushroom. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, there's flowers too. Oh, it's so good. Oh, you off to bed? Yes, get some sleep, Brutus. Thank you for hanging out with me. Literally for so long today. It was so sweet to have you here and get to know you better, friend. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Okay. We can have a proper red mushroom hat. I'm so excited about this. I'm working in an after-school program for 1 to 4th grade. In the next 3 days, the kids will get out of school, and to us 2 hours earlier as well. Oh, interesting. Thank you for the good night. I think at the end of the day, I still want to remind you that it is important to take care of your own health as well. You know, I know that you want to take care of like your fellow coworkers and stuff, but you don't want to get the kids sick either. But I know it's like a hard choice to make. And so I know like only you can really decide what works for you. I know it's not easy. I just want to remind you that, you're a person too outside of your job. Okay, this is so cute. Little green wedding dress. Shoes. override the shoe color. At least we can then have like plain shoes, even though I wish I had downloaded some variety of shoes. And then do we want sleeves for our wedding dress?
The best part of streaming is sharing love with your friends.
Hi, Bella. Welcome in. Ariel, hello. Violet, welcome in. Hello, hello, friends. Bella, it's so good to have you here. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Do I want red accent sleeves to match the hat, perhaps? Perhaps. Bella, how was your stream? Oh, you were playing some Garden Galaxy today? Let's go. I was having so much fun watching Lilith play that this morning. I was obsessed with it. I still really enjoy it, but I was very obsessed with it when I first got it. And I had to share it with everybody, so I bought it for Lilith so that they could play. And so I was really excited to see them play it. Hi, Hazed. Welcome in. Is it a mushroom hat? It is. We're preparing our wedding outfit. And we're going to go seek out our ring to get married on Valentine's Day in the game, which I'm really excited for. Hi, Elvin. Welcome in. I hope you all had the best time playing Garden Galaxy. I really hope Twitch brought everyone over for the raid. It's been so funky for me today. I've heard it's been funky for a lot of people, especially if you updated to OBS 29. I've heard OBS 29 has been really struggling with connection issues. So you're definitely not alone, at least, if that makes you feel any better. But hello to all the friends that Twitch managed to actually bring over. Hopefully all of you. Wait, we need that for the, let me just casually grab that real quick because we need it for the community center. All right, mysterious man. Old Mariner says, I can see it in your eyes. There will be a special someone in your heart. Just so happens that I'm selling the mermaid's pendant. Give that to your intended and they'll know exactly what it means. I'm so excited. I've never gotten married before in Stardew Valley. This is so fun. This is gonna be so good. Linus, I'm coming for you in my mushroom hat. Ready to rock and roll. Super sweet Valentine's Day stream with so much love. I'm gonna lurk and grab dinner, bringing you lots of love. Be so glad to know you, Bella. Thank you. And anyone else, if you came with the raid, if you need to raid and run, if you need to go rest, eat, sleep, anything like that, please take care of yourselves. You come first. If you need a comfy spot to land, if you want to hang out, you are more than welcome to. But there's like never any pressure. And it's so good to have you all here. If you are new, my name is B. I use they, them pronouns. I am a queer and disabled variety streamer. Yeah, we're getting into some fun stuff in Stardew today. If that sounds like your jam. All right. This is so intimidating, but so exciting. He's probably in his tent. Are you in here, Linus? Hello. Hey, bestie. Okay, you can't see it below my face, but he said ... exclamation, 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 and he's smiling. Oh, it was so fast. He said yes. I'll set everything up. We'll have the ceremony in 3 days, okay? I put my whole outfit on and I have to wait 3 in Stardew days. No. I want to get married now. I guess we could cheat forward a couple of days if we wanted to. I'll just do each day. I'll take care of our garden and I will take care of our pets and then I'll go to sleep. We'll zoom because I want to get married today on Valentine's Day. I'm determined. Did we already do this today? I think we did, yeah. Cool. Let me go actually turn in this sea urchin to the community center real quick. real quick. Oh, also, I meant to tell you all this at the beginning of stream, but we had such a lovely big raid at the beginning of stream. I got lovingly overwhelmed. On Friday, we have a sponsored stream. It's another stream with Udi. We have 2 sponsored streams this month with them. We have one for a weighted blanket and one for their robes, both of which I've been actually really enjoying using since I got them. But I just like to take some time before the sponsored streams always to remind you all that, particularly when I work with the Udi, that they do not base whether or not I get paid on whether or not you all buy things. They pay me regardless. So, you know, I know there's a cost of living crisis, so please don't feel like you have to buy something to support me. The best way to be supportive of the sponsored stream is literally just to hang out, because they do make me give them my CCV, and to engage with the tweet when it comes out, because they do also ask for that stuff. But you don't have to buy anything unless you actually want a robe, or you like a new fluffy robe, or if you actually want a new weighted blanket. Then of course feel free, because they do want to, you know, they will re-sign me more if people buy things, but you know, only if that's a product that you're actually interested in, if that makes sense. I like to say that before the stream, because obviously I know that's not ideal for them, because they want things to be sold, but I want things to be sold that you actually like, that you'll actually use, and that is financially responsible for you. So that is what I will say.
Did you figure out your mobs and stuff?
Yeah, it was just being really weird. Theme was saying that the cloud sync was out of date, offline, wasn't working. And it was like, you can force it to work if you want. And I was like, I don't know.
Why are your audio is horizontal?
I don't know. I kind of liked it better.
It's like, I don't even know what to do with you.
So I asked Linus to marry me, and he said yes, but he said it's going to take 3 days, so we're going to Zoom through the next 3 days.
Oh yeah, I like your mushroom hat.
This is my wedding outfit.
That's your whole wedding. Is that going to be your wedding outfit, or is that going to be your outfit until you find a cuter one?
It's both.
Ah, okay. Is that a toast?
I'll probably put pants on when it's not a wedding, though, to be fair. I'm more of a pants lad.
You're valid. I do like your mushroom hat. It's very cute.
But he said we get married in 3 days. And I was like, I am committed to doing this today on Valentine's
unfortunately,
Day.
when your stuff started breaking, I was like, I did just call my father.
It's okay. It's okay. I just basically had to say, like, play anyways and hope that it didn't break our saves, and
Just
it was
really
fine.
Cross your fingies and hope.
Yeah.
Is that a little terrarium with a mushroom in it in your house?
It is.
It's very cute. Is that in game or is that modded?
That's modded.
Ah, I see.
It's the seasonal item.
I really can't tell anymore. I've also played with modded Stardew Valley for like over a year, and so I don't fucking know what's vanilla and not anymore. I see Leanna play every now and then, and I'm like, oh right. That's what that looks like.
Not the oh right.
Yeah. Even now, I think she's playing a modded version right now.
How was your call?
Oh, good. You know, got some clarification on a couple of questions and such, and so it's I'll give you the details later, because I'm sure stream is not all that fascinated with our housing nonsense.
Honestly, a lot of them I think are very invested at this point.
into our story.
I talk about it so much, and obviously, like, they see so much of our life.
Yeah.
When I move and stuff. Viva, thank you for the follow. Twitch has decided I don't get an activity feed today. It just does not working anymore. It hasn't worked for 2 hours.
So funny.
But you know what? I've heard that a lot of people are having a hard time with Twitch today, and if that's all that breaks for me,
Twitch being twitchy.
I will take it.
So I got some clarification, and he was like, certain renos will definitely be a conversation. He's like, in that situation, I see what you're saying, that weird little landing of the carpet for the stairs. We looked at a house, and me and B are kind of anti-carpet on stairs. I think it looks a little frumpy, personally. I'd much rather just have whatever flooring continue up the stairs.
Like wood flooring on the stairs or whatever.
Wood flooring,
Yeah.
And my dad was like, yeah, I mean, like, the carpet was brand new. He's like, I do agree that the landing was a little weird, because there was, at the end of the stairs,
that was weird.
It was like just like the regular rest of the floor. There was like a 2 by 2 foot square.
Hard to describe, but basically it looked like the the carpet from the stairs continued to be like a weird little rug on the floor past the stairs.
On that first floor where the rest of the stuff was. It wasn't like a landing. It looked like a landing of rug, but there wasn't a landing there. And he was like, I do agree that was a little weird. And I was like, okay. I was like, I understand if some things are going to be a conversation, but I was like, but the idea of this is like, if you want me to like live at this property for more than a year, which is the goal for all of us, we want to be able to do what we want with it. And like, I'm willing to help, and like, I'm fine with it not always being like, well, this is my way, but.
And also like, I'm fine if it takes time.
Yeah.
Hello, friendo.
She's turning 5 months in a few days.
Cute.
Is she turning 5 months in a few days? Because it's a pretty comprehensive sentence for a 5-month-old.
No. Forrest is saying that their niece says hi, like, they're probably like holding them or hanging out with them, and they're saying,
maybe she's really advanced. I don't want to take it away from her.
She only said hi.
She says hi. She's turning 5 months in a few days. Oh, I read that as a continuous that she was saying.
I was like, babe, you're misreading this.
Actually, she's reading. That's a little more on brand.
I think I knew what you meant. Like, she wasn't literally saying hi. You were saying hi on her behalf because she was hanging out.
So that was part of the conversation, and I was like, yeah, like, obviously he's like, and I can do a lot of things. Like, he's like, I'm trying to avoid major renos, and I was like, cool.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really want to gut a place
either.
Like,
but I can do cabinets, I can do countertops, I can do floors, I can paint. Like, I am very familiar with his skill set because I've done a lot of things with him. He gets a little bit iffy around electricity stuff. He gets a little bit more iffy. He's actually somewhat okay with plumbing somehow, but. It's definitely a little bit more out of his wheelhouse. And then I clarified with him a little bit more on like what our location boundaries. And he basically said, like, I do want to stay in Massard Island, Connecticut, at least initially. And I was like explaining how some properties like on like the brink of like New York and stuff like that. He was like, yeah, like you can continue kind of talking about those. Like, we'll at least consider them. And he was like, but as it gets harder and harder, he's like, I definitely think we might start considering those as well. And I was like, okay, well, I don't really want that. I kind of want to consider them now.
I would rather pick them now and like not leave it till the last second.
And I just mentioned with him, like, re-clarifying, because I was like, if we went with this other property, which I understand was 7 hours away, I was like, we are way more likely to stay there for more years. And I was like, and B and I might have kids, and that would be a great property to have kids at, and like, all those, there's a lot more benefits to like us having a bigger house. And he's like, for consideration, I will go over it with Mom. I don't think that's going to change anything for the right now, but Tortilla, Hurricane Katrina, more like Hurricane Tortilla.
Must be a
vine. Anyway,
if I don't know what's happening out of Toast's mouth, it's probably a vine.
Did you get rid of your tea, Mo? Real 3T?
No, I don't think so.
Where's your?
Oh, I think it got replaced by Blue Dew.
Yeah, I'll have to fix that. So we re-clarified that a little bit, and he's basically saying a lot of the times properties will go up in one day and then go down next. So we're going to be in for an interesting ride, basically. But yeah.
I mean, we've been looking at Zillow and stuff.
We've been very
like daily.
Yeah, we've been pretty daily.
And I have the settings on Zillow to like only show me the properties that were posted in the last day.
Yeah, and he's got 2 realtors now.
Oh, good.
I think probably one in one state and one in the other. He's like, it's a lot of work, Haley.
Oh my God, how much are pigs?
$16K. Their motherfuckers are expensive. They find you truffles. Do you understand how much a truffle is?
Damn it, I wanted to get 2 sheep too, but I don't have enough money.
You thought you were going to get a pig for $500?
No, I don't know. I didn't realize they were that expensive when I bought them, so I wasn't paying attention to when they brought it down 16,000.
Oh, I see.
And then I was like, whoa, wait, what happened to all my money?
All the money be gone.
He's so cute.
Babe, you just think every single
I know, but when they're little and they have the modded L's farm animals, like, look at their little thing.
You just literally think that every single one is cute.
It's tortilla and taco.
I also clarified that a no pet policy is a no-go for us. And he was like, yes, I understand. I was like, it seems like Mom maybe didn't understand. He was like, I will make sure she understands. And I was like, okay, thank you. I was like, I don't think you really want to deal with a very pissed off Toasty for when the HOA finds out that we have cats because my mom told us to just get cats.
Yeah.
And then they either tell us to get rid of the cats or to move because then I'm going to move and y'all are going to be fucked. And I was like, and I'm also going to be pissed if they try to make me get rid of my cats. And he's like, I don't have cats right now, but I'm pissed for them. So, and he was like, you heard. And I was like, good. So I think we're in a pretty good shot. We're in pretty good shape.
I just really wish they would consider expanding the geographic location, but I understand.
Yeah, I do too. And, you know, I tried to give him a little bit of like a nudge in the idea of like, you know, we would have a spare bedroom in that apartment and like we could spend the night. And I'm not going to expect you all to drive here and then drive home in the same day because that would be kind of hooliganry.
Mm-hmm.
And like also kind of, you know, anything with my mom. She's very desperate for grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
So we can use our future grandchildren, at least at this point in time, maybe as tiny little pawns.
Our hypothetical grandchildren.
tiny, adorable, promised little pawns.
Mm-hmm.
At this point in time. That, unfortunately, will have to change. Well, not unfortunately. That will fortunately change. Because my mom once, she was like, oh, like, you know, this house is so good. Like, she was talking about one of her old houses. She's like, this house is so good because, like, you all could have, like, your grandchildren up in this upstairs bedroom. And there's, like, so much space. And she's like, but they couldn't be too noisy. And my brother was like, yeah, I'm, like, not really excited to bring my hypothetical children here when you're already implementing rules when they're not even born yet. Like, oh.
Fair enough.
I mean, yeah, true. So yeah, I don't know. That's how that conversation went. And now okay,
not ideal, but okay.
Yeah, not what we personally super wanted out of it, but also neither of us are super surprised.
Yeah.
I still can't believe all of your chests are just all brown.
Toast is very bothered by the fact that my chests aren't colored.
I understand that you just go into your chest anywhere, so you don't really need to know which one is which. But for my little brain, I like knowing which one is which.
I don't like the aesthetics of the color. First of all, the colors are very like muted when you change them.
I wonder if there's a mod for that.
Oh, look at the piggies! I've never had piggies before.
I like how you have this like nice little fence with the idea of like, okay, like this is your section, and then the cows are obviously like, all right, fuck this shit, I'm out. Like.
Yeah, eventually I suppose I'll just probably expand this over here, so I don't really care that much.
What is that machine?
What is what machine?
The one in the right-hand corner, if you go up a little more.
Isn't that the recycler?
No.
Maybe it's the wood chipper.
Unless you have a mod.
I think it's the wood chipper. Hold on. I think it's where you put... I've never actually used it before, but I think what you do...
just have a wood chipper, but you don't...
Yeah.
Oh.
It wood chips hardwood into regular wood.
I suppose there's a use for that. I think I've never...
Well, there is because the vision is like there's not a lot of trees, so it's kind of a pain to do that. And hardwood repurposes like every cup, like not that, like pretty often. So you can smack those big logs, these, and then get hardwood and then turn it into...
My HOA's animal rules are very chill. No farm animals, no animals for farm purposes, and no dogs over 200 pounds. That's very fair. Oh, and no off leash, but that's a state of Ohio rule, or a city. Yeah, no. I mean, and I told my father too. I was like, we are like hoping to get a dog in the future as well. So like, you know, if it's cats only, you know, we'd consider it because it might be a nice property anyway. But I was like, but. We probably want a dog. So.
Did you send them the CT property?
No, I'm going to go do that.
Okay.
And that's what you missed on Glee.
That's what I missed on Glee?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll leave you to your speedy days. It's 9:40 in the morning, so you're doing really well.
Yeah.
At the speed. And then I'll be here for your marriage.
Well, I think I slept through yesterday. He said 3 days, so then I sleep through today. And then do we get married tomorrow?
I think it's one more after, but maybe. I don't know if I'm afterwards in Stardew Valley.
I see. I wish you did, but I understand that you don't. Did I put potatoes in here? I did. Okay. Good. Good. Is it gonna tell me when it's my wedding day? Is it gonna like let me know? Summer gamers. That means we can get our 5. It's wedding day. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Lewis says, when V first arrived in Pelican Town, no one knew if they'd fit in with our community. But from this day forward, V is going to be as much a part of this town as any of us. It is my great honor on this day 1 of summer to unite V and Linus in the bonds of marriage. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my gosh. Well, let's get right to it. B. Linus, as the mayor of Pelican Town and the regional bearer of the matrimonial seal, I now pronounce you married. You may kiss. Smooch time. He's so short compared to me. Short king. I love him. It's so fresh. Life is going to be different from now on, but the future looks bright. I've never lived with someone in Stardew. This is so cool. Hi, Linus. The wedding was wonderful, wasn't it, dear? Well, we can't forget about the farm. Time to get to work. Oh, does he just lives here now? Oh, our house expanded. Oh my god, he has like... Is this like part of the mod, I wonder? Does everyone get an extra little room when... It's a little fishing room. It's got the little fishing bobbers on the wall. No, everyone gets a little room. Do they always have the fishing baubles? Am I making a nothing out of something? But I don't know. Something out of nothing, but it looks really cute. I don't like that the wood doesn't match, but we'll fix that. That's so exciting. We'll put this over here for now. Because she brings Dave. So oh, they're unique to each person. Okay. So this must be from the mod, though. The fact that it's like Linus themed, because Linus is normally not a marriageable candidate. We gotta get him a bed. Oh, the